doing today? Good afternoon from here. How are you doing? Where are you watching from? Today, we're talking about courtship versus situationship. And this conversation is to help you to distinguish between intentional relationships and emotional limbo without shaming yourself. No, this is for clarity, for you to know what you're into, who you're into. Okay? So I read here that confusion is not a relationship stage, it's a signal. God is not a God of confusion. You know, you know, I'm in this relationship and I know what I'm doing. I'm in this relationship, I don't know what I'm doing. That's a signal. Okay? Pay attention. All right. So situationship means no clarity, no direction, no accountability, emotions without commitment. A situationship keeps you emotionally invested but structurally unsupported. Yeah. Let's discuss what we've mentioned one by one. A situationship often feels intense, but it lacks structure, no clarity. You don't really know where things are going. The relationship isn't defined, and important questions are avoided. When you're in a situationship, there's no clarity. You don't know. You're just vibing. You're just enjoying each other, maybe in each other's company, warming each other's beds. You're just doing things for doing things sake. There's no clarity. So think about it. The relationship I say I'm in currently, is there clarity? Do we know what we are doing? Do I know what I'm doing? Secondly, there's no direction. There is no shared plan or forward movement. Time passes, but nothing is being built intentionally. No direction. You don't know. You don't know where this is going. What are we doing? Where is this thing going? Some people are in a relation. They've been in a relationship. Sorry about that. Some people are in a relation. They've been in a relationship for years, but there's no direction. They don't know where they are going. They are just in that relationship, and then when their friends ask them, are you still in a relationship with this person, they avoid that conversation because first they are ashamed. They don't even know what they're doing. So if think about it, how have you been responding to your friend concerning your relationship? This will help you to know that I think I'm in a situationship. I'm not in a serious relationship. Number three, there's no accountability. Expectations are unclear, so responsibility is easily avoided. When issues come up, there's no framework to address them. Thank you for joining. You're welcome to my live. Please like the live and subscribe. Where are you watching from, guys? Thank you so much. I'm talking about courtship versus situationship. Yeah, I said in a situationship, there's no clarity, there's no direction, there's no accountability, there's emotions without commitment, there's emotional closeness, but no agreement about responsibility, no exclusivity or future plans. How you know you are in a situationship is there are no plans, there are no goals, no exclusivity. You are not even able to tell this person you are in a relationship with that you don't like what they are doing. You are not able to tell this person that, oh, I don't like what you are doing with that guy, or I don't like how you're talking to that girl, because you have not defined what you're doing with the person. That's you being in a situationship. When there's no accountability, there's no direction, there's no clarity, you guys are just vibing, you're just there. That's a situationship. Okay? Emotional connection without commitment often leads to confusion, not security. Hi, Ahmed. Thank you for joining. Please like the live. Please subscribe to my channel. You're welcome. Where are you watching from? Okay, so now let's talk about courtship. Courtship is not about perfection, it's about intention, right? When you're courting someone and you both are on the same page, you both are aware that, oh, we are in a serious relationship or we are courting, number one, there's clear intentions. Ahmed, can you hear me? I hope you can hear me. Thank you guys for joining. Can you hear me, guys? Right? There's clear intentions when you're courting someone. Both of you understand why you are in that relationship and you know what you're working towards, right? Nothing important is left vague. Thank you so much, Shay. Thank you. Thank you for joining. We're talking about courtship versus situationship. You can share your thoughts in the comment section. I'll read them. Right? So when you're in a courtship, there are clear intentions. You know what you're doing. You know what you're working towards. You both of you know that you're in a courtship rather. You know you're in a relationship. You're on the same page. In a courtship, there's transparency. There's honesty about values, about expectations and limitations. Hard conversations are not avoided. But on the other hand, in a situationship, you guys you don't talk. There is no expectation. You're not expecting this girl to, be or do some certain things for you because you are in a situationship. You guys have not clearly stated what you're doing. But in a courtship, there's transparency, there's honesty about your values, about who you are, what you do. There are expectations. When you're courting someone, they expect you to do some certain things. They expect you to be honest. They expect you to be loyal. But when you're in a situationship, you're not loyal. You can do whatever it is you like because you've not named what you're doing. You're welcome to this live session, guys. Thank you for joining. Please like the live, subscribe to my channel. You will love it here. I'm talking about situationship and courtship, right? So, thirdly, there is direction toward marriage. When you are in a courtship, there is movement, conversations, planning, and preparation, not just emotion. When you are courting and both of you are on the same page, you are working towards marriage. You want to move forward. You want to do things right. You want to be with this person. You are planning. You are preparing. You know that one day I'm going to propose to this person. I'm sure you guys have seen videos of proposal online where the guy wants to propose and then he receives a slap from the girl, and I'd be like, didn't you guys talk about it? You're supposed to know. So what are you guys doing together if this guy is proposing to you and you're slapping him and you're embarrassing yourselves in public? That's what we're talking about. In a courtship, both of you understand that you are here for something. You are looking towards the future. But in a situationship, it's one person that is in the relationship. Hence, the reason why somebody is slapping someone in public and you're being like, I don't want to marry you, and people are shouting, say yes, say yes, say yes. And it's chaotic. So think about it. Ask yourself these questions. Am I in a situationship or am I in a courtship? Am I in a relationship where both of us are on the same page or not? All right. Here I said in a courtship, there's consistent effort. Effort doesn't disappear when things get uncomfortable. There's follow through, not just interest. When you're in a courtship, there is effort to want to be better. There is effort to want to talk about hard conversations. There is effort to put in the work for both of you to enjoy the relationship and enjoy your marriage in the long run. Yeah, courtship is not perfect, but it is intentional. So ask yourself again, am I being intentional in my relationship? Is my partner being intentional about this relationship? Or am I in a situationship? Ask yourself. Okay, so here I stated that some people are in a situationship and they don't want to leave, or they are scared of leaving because number one, the fear of losing the person. They are afraid. The thought of letting go feels heavier than the discomfort of staying. So they hold on. People stay in a situationship because they are scared of losing the person. And I've heard stories of people say, oh, after everything I've done for him, I've given him my body, I've given him my money, my time, my everything, right? So people are scared because they've invested so much into the relationship, and they don't want to leave that relationship even when they know that this relationship is not going anywhere. Number two, excuse me, guys, People stay in a situationship, they stay in a relationship because they are hoping things will change. They focus on who the person could become rather than what is consistently happening. What is happening, what the person is showing them. People stay in a situationship because they love the idea of the future person, not the current person, right? So number three, people stay in a situationship because of comfort in familiarity. You hear things like the devil you know is better than the angel you don't know. People stay in a situationship because of familiarity. They are comfortable with this person. They be like, oh, I've been in a relationship with this person for so long. I know him. She knows me, right? And they don't want to go somewhere else. They don't want to start talking to to other people because they are afraid. They are scared of the unknown, right? So people stay because of comfort in familiarity. They be like, oh, it is safer here than going out to start trying with other people. Number four, people stay in this kind of relationship because of avoidance of difficult conversations. Hard conversations bring the risk of disappointment or loss, so they are delayed. People stay in a situationship because they don't want conversations. They don't want to ask you what are we or what's happening, where is this going. They just want to stay. They are comfortable there. They are comfortable in that relationship. Yeah, some people do that. They are just enjoying, they're just vibing. They're just, let me just be here. At least there's somebody who is mine, or who I can call mine, or someone who we are warming each other's bed, right? Or someone I can just call when I need to talk to someone. They don't care if it's defined or not, right? So I stated here that understanding why you stay is the first step towards choosing differently. If you understand why you're staying in a relationship, you will know that you need to know your why. Why am I in this relationship? What am I doing in this relationship? What is the goal of this relationship? If you can answer that question, you will be able to understand what you're doing. You'll be able to make informed decision, right? Okay, so right now we've spoken about situationship and courtship. So ask yourself, do you think you are clear? You know, you have clarity about your relationship? Or are you confused? Or are you unsure? Do you think you know the person you are in a relationship with? Or you're confused? Or you're unsure? Tell me in the comment section. Tell me, tell me. A relationship that's going somewhere doesn't keep you guessing. No. A relationship that is going forward or moving forward does not keep you guessing. You know that you are in this relationship because you are getting married. You are in this relationship because there's a why, there's a purpose. So what's the purpose? What's your purpose of being in that relationship? Ask yourself. Ask yourself. Clarity is not pressure, it's respect. Yes. So as we end today, know that you're not asking for too much. If you're in a relationship, you're not asking for too much when you ask for clarity. You're not asking for too much when you are asking your partner, what exactly are we doing? Why are we doing what you're doing? You're asking for honesty. You are asking so that you can make informed decision. You are asking so that you can know what to do and how to put in the works, right? So when you're trying to have a conversation with your partner or with your spouse and they begin to give you that vibe of, oh, you're asking for too much, oh, you don't need to talk about this. Ha. I got distracted for a minute. Sorry guys, something popped up. You're not asking for too much. Yeah, that's where I was. You're not asking for too much. So if you're currently unsure about where you are or what you're doing, ask, sit down, and have a conversation with your partner so that you both can define what you're doing and the future. Yeah. sit down, have a conversation with your spouse or with your partner rather, and talk things through. Are we in a courtship? Are we in a relationship? Or are we in a situationship? Because, guys, Valentine is around the corner. You would really know if you're in a situationship or you are in a courtship, because they probably not be with you on the Valentine's Day. They'll be with someone else, and they begin to give you or tell you stories on the 15th or 16th. So it's better to start having those conversations, those hard conversations, have them now. Where is this going? Why are we in this relationship? What is our plan? What is the goal of us being in this relationship? Okay, I hope you've learned something. I hope you learned a lot today. I hope you now understand the difference between courtship and situationship. Yeah, all right. Thank you guys so much for watching. That brings us to the end of today's video. I hope you learned something. And then my name is Damilola Glovio. I'm a marriage counselor. I help couples enjoy marriage and prepare singles for a fulfilled married life. So if you need to talk to someone, a therapist, a counselor, reach out to me. Check the description box. You will see a WhatsApp number or a link to talk to me. Let's have a conversation. If you want to know about your relationship or situationship, are you clear or not? Let's have a conversation. Yeah. Come, let's talk. I'm here for you guys. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Please subscribe to my channel. Join my memberships. You're gonna love it here. I promise you. Thank you, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.